What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden Ultimate Team video. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of the changes I've made to my team, both in terms of new players as well as chemistry changes, and overall things I've done to change around my team a little bit, as well as a new coin making method that I found and what I've been doing to kind of build up my coins and kind of fund some of these upgrades that I've made. So without further ado, let's go look at my lineup. You see 97s across the board overall, offense, defense, and just overall team. So yeah, a lot of new cards came out. The first one that probably sticks out here is this new Lamar Jackson NFL Honors MVP card. I think I paid like $2.7 million for this guy, 2.5, somewhere around there. Really good card. I mean, this is my end game quarterback. At least until they give another Aaron Rodgers upgrade. I mean, this Aaron Rodgers is actually great too if you guys want to use him. Really cheap even. I think I paid like $200K for his full legend. I was using my power up pass on him, but I took it off this weekend. I think I paid $200K for his full 95 overall. But yeah, Lamar, 99 speed, 95 throw power, crazy accuracies, 99 throw on the run and under pressure. Dude's amazing. He moves downfield. He moves like he has human joystick, even though he technically doesn't get human joystick. They kind of nerfed his agility a little bit. It is what it is, but he's really agile, and he runs around like he has it. I mean, he is so fast and so elusive in the open field. You see 96 agility, 99 speed, 99 excel. He also has really good ball carrier moves. He's got 95 spin, 99 juke, with that 97 elusiveness, 99 vision, and then again, really accurate. And as far as abilities, I went with Escape Artist, of course, Fast Break, which I don't think a lot of people use on him, but it basically gives him that human joystick kind of movement on design quarterback run plays, like your read options, QB blast, things like that, design quarterback runs. Not QB draw for some reason. I don't think it works on that. Don't know why, but it basically gives him the movement with the left stick, like he has human joystick, even though he technically doesn't on those particular plays, and as well as evasive for the spin and juke animations, which you could put dashing deadeye. I may switch that later. I just wanted to try it out. But dude's amazing. Love this card. I wouldn't recommend selling your whole team or anything crazy to pay for this guy. Even his, I believe, 96 version, the step right before this 99, I think it was a 96. Yeah, 96. So you just add training to his Blitz or Redux card. Still gonna have crazy speed and everything. I think he even gets the exact same abilities that I'm using. But yeah, he doesn't hit 99 speed really unless you have like a all-out Ravens team with the jerseys and everything, full 50 out of 50, and unless you have this card, or maybe even Coach Madden. But anyway, added him. Added some of these new team diamonds. I got Jamal Lewis. I got the Garrison Hurst. As you can see, those guys have ×3 to Ravens and 49ers respectively. Anquan Bolden, another Raven, got on the team. And then I also got the Super Bowl David Tyree. It's a 99 overall. This dude's actually really nice. Love the card art. That's honestly the main reason I have him on the team and in my lineup. But really good catching stats with crazy speed. 6 foot tall. I mean, he's a pretty good slot guy, but just that card is so cool looking. I remember that catch happening like it was yesterday. That I was so happy the Patriots lost that Super Bowl, to be honest. And that was just a great moment and something I'll always remember. Probably one of my favorite Super Bowl moments of all time. And it was for a team that I didn't even really care about in the Giants, but I thought that was such a great moment. Love that card. And then we also have this Eric Williams team diamond I didn't mention. 97 overall, probably my highest right tackle I've had all year. Then Ultimate Legends also came out this weekend. As you see, I got Shannon Sharp. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you may have seen this weekend, I sniped this guy for 250 coins. I was just sitting there refreshing the auctions, trying to pay like 250, 260,000 for this guy, just to get a little bit cheaper deal. I think he was like 270 at the time. So I just sit there refreshing, and all of a sudden 250 coins popped up. I panicked so hard, and somehow I was lucky enough to get him for 250 coins. Again, go check out the tweet on my Twitter, and you'll see. I was ecstatic. Love this guy. 94 speed, really good catching, really good route running stats. Not bad run blocking. If you're not running a Ravens or Broncos team or whatever, Kill is probably still the best card for you. But just love having that 99 in the lineup and having another speedy option if I do run any double tight end sets. And then Calvin Johnson. This is my favorite. He's probably one of my favorite players of all time. He's definitely my favorite receiver of all time. Him and Randy Moss, 1 and 2. But I think I prefer Calvin. I just love tall, fast, just do everything receivers. Calvin's that for me. 98 speed, crazy catching stats. This guy has gotten animations I haven't seen all year with anybody, Randy Moss or anyone. Crazy dive-in catches, like just full-on, like extending his body, like completely laying out for balls in the back of the end zone. Crazy one-handed catches in traffic. I mean, dude just does it all, and I love this card. I'm so happy that he finally got his wide receiver card in the game. So that's it for the offense. And then on defense, the new Theme Diamond Taylor Mays. This guy's crazy. If you have a 49ers theme team, especially. So look here. 6'3", he has 98 speed with 98 excel and 98 hit power. Dude is a monster. He causes so many fumbles for me. Just flies around the field. You may see that Troy Polamalu there, a little bit of a spoiler, and we'll talk about why he's not in the main lineup here in a second. Why he's not in the spot, but Taylor Mays plays great for me. I have Enforcer, I have Lurker on him, and I think Universal Coverage, and dude just plays phenomenal. 6'3", he lurks picks, jumps like crazy high. He's just amazing. Another upgrade I actually just made this morning. Got the power up for this Fred Warner, and if you are running a 49ers team, you need to get this guy and power him up, and put Sprinter on him specifically, because if you look at this guy, 91 speed with 96 acceleration. That is insane for an outside linebacker, that kind of speed and acceleration. Dude moves so fast. I don't know what his agility is. 88, which is still pretty good for a linebacker, but dude moves around, makes plays like crazy. Pretty good coverage stats. I really like that card, and I'm so happy he finally got a power up. And I did mention I put a Sprinter on him, which is another huge change I made. If you watch my previous chemistry video, I told you I was running all Brawler on everyone. Well, with all these new high overall cards, I was able to get both 30 out of 30 Sprinter and Brawler. The reason I did this is if you put Sprinter on players, you get +2 speed and +2 excel at the cost of 2 agility, which a lot of these guys are theme team guys for me. And so in like the 49ers thing, as you can see, just from having 25 out of 50, they get +1 agility, +1 excel. So that kind of offsets some of the negatives of these physical chemistries. But yeah, so Sprinter, +2 agility, +2 excel, or +2 speed, sorry, and +2 excel. Only at the cost of strength and agility, which strength doesn't really matter for like your cornerbacks or wide receivers. So a lot of my skill guys, I just switched over to Sprinter and got 30 out of 30. And if you look at these ×2s, to get ×2 Sprinter, you just have to have a 95 overall. It does cost significantly more. It's 2,000 training to put a ×2 on somebody, versus it's only 800 a piece for the single ones. So you are paying a bit of a premium to have that extra ×2 on a single card, versus just having 2 separate cards that would only be 1,600. But if you want to run both Sprinter and Brawler, it's a small price to pay in my opinion. But yeah, so that's why I made that change. Also, you may have noticed already. Changed my theme team again for like the who knows 20th time this year. And I'm running 30 out of 30 actually Ravens and 25 out of 30 49ers. A big thing that helped with this was obviously the theme diamonds. Guys like Taylor Mays that had the ability to play for the 49ers on your theme team, as well as with the ×3 guys. So Jamal Lewis ×3, Garrison Hurst ×3. That helps a lot with theme teams. I hope they keep giving us cards like this later on in the year. I know they just did with like the playoffs, like the Chiefs cards that won the Super Bowl. Those Super Bowl players all got ×2, like the Tyreek and some of those other guys. The more guys they give with extra chems like that for theme teams, the better. And I hope they keep doing stuff like that going forward. But another addition I made last night. Again, I love that they did this yesterday. No one saw this coming. Just randomly on Monday, they dropped Julius Peppers and Marcus Allen, 2 more Ultimate Legends. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that I'm a Packers fan. They're my favorite team. I also have a 50 out of 50 Packers themed team that I also have going. And this dude's a monster, even on this team. So I had to make sure I made room for him here. 91 speed, 95 excel. Again, I added sprinter on him just because I wanted that crazy acceleration. He hits 92 block shedding, 90 power move, 96 finesse, so he kind of does it all. At 6'7", he's batted down a few passes for me. Another cool thing about this card is he can actually play outside linebacker as well as right end. He has all those as secondary positions. He has both left and right outside linebacker. And another cool thing about this card, a lot of times when you put someone at their secondary position, their overall drops. But if you look here, Peppers stays at 97, even at outside linebackers positions. Dude just is amazing. Can't recommend this guy enough. And actually, I didn't buy his full card. I actually used my 96 overall power-up pass that you get for reaching level 85 in the new series update. They added that. As well as you get a 97 power-up pass when you hit level 90. So if you guys want me to, I know a lot of other YouTubers make videos on who best to go use those passes on. So if you guys want to check those out, feel free. If you guys want me to make a video on who I would recommend for some of those passes, just let me know if that's something you'd like to see, and I'll put that out for you guys. But yeah, other than that, the main card I added at the start of the video. Also added Namdi for 49ers theme team. Dude's pretty good. But Night Train Lane, 99 overall. You see the gold 99. Dude is a freak. He gets 95 speed stock, so powered up and on your theme team. You see I put Ravens chem on him because I have the extra Ravens, as well as the uniforms and playbooks I switched to are all Ravens now, so I get the extra speed boost from that. So my team hits 99 speed. But the big thing about this guy, at cornerback, dude gets Enforcer, tier 1. Dude's going to be laying hits, causing fumbles. He also gets Lurker, as well as universal coverage. And he gets all those at tier 1, 2, and 3. That's what I would run on him. I might activate this guy. I'll have to look. I haven't really changed it on my superstar since I added a bunch of new players. But this is definitely something I'm thinking about activating. Just having that Enforcer on a cornerback just sounds really cool. As well as obviously the universal coverage and the Lurker ability to get those crazy click-on animations. Or not click-ons, but if you click on a little bit before the ball is thrown, you can get the Lurker to activate. But yeah, dude's amazing. And like I said, I have Ravens team on him. That's something that's really cool about this card. Like the Kurt Warner that came out for the Series 1 Theme Diamonds, he can get any team's chemistry, as well as ×3 for, I believe, the Cardinals, the Lions, and I forget the other team. He played for 3 different teams, and he gets ×3 on those. So like the Cardinals and the Lions, and there's one other team, I don't remember who. But he gets ×3 chemistry for those, or ×1 for any other team. So yeah, 99 speed, 98 excel, 98 jump. Then he's got the 96 man, 99 zone, 97 press. But yeah, the real crazy thing about this guy, what you want this guy for is he also has 91 spin and 93 juke. So dude's crazy with the ball in his hands. But the main reason you get excited about this guy is, well, I passed it. 96 hit power. And that's just with lockdown. If you put run stuff chemistry on this guy, he gets 90. He gets +2 to 98. If you have Coach Madden, you get out to 99 hit power, which is crazy. I mean, this card's amazing. And like I said, the fact that he can get chemistry for any team is just the cherry on top. This dude's awesome. And with that said, now we're gonna move into the coin making method I was talking to you guys about. Something I've been doing. So when these cards came out over the weekend, I guess it was on Friday maybe. Yeah, when these guys came out with the Theme Diamond sets. You guys may have seen. If not, I'll show you. Go to Theme Builders, Theme Diamonds 2.0. All these teams, you see I've done them all. I actually did all of these day one. And when they had the preview stream, I think on Thursday night, and showed off or tweeted out who the cards were going to be, as well as kind of gave us an idea what the sets would look like. They showed the example of this Dolphin set, so I guess that's the one I'll show you guys. They said that the cards in the set were basically going to be elite only, and that they would be up to 92 overalls. So I took that information, as well as looking at this example that they showed. I noticed, okay, there's flashbacks here, there's Team of the Weeks, Harvest, Zero Chill cards, Mutt Heroes, even some core elites. I did notice there were no legend pieces in any of the screenshots they showed. So I avoided those, but other than that, I tried to get as many 80 to 92 overalls as I could, especially for some of the teams that looked like they had guys I knew people would want, like the Taylor Mays, the Namdis, guys like that I knew would be really desirable. And I actually was pretty well set. I had all these Dolphins because they showed this one early, obviously. So as soon as the sets came out at 10:30, I was ready to go. Knocked him out. I think I sold Taylor Mays for like $650 and his power up for like $350. I made like 1 million coins just on this one set. And I believe the cards at the time were like, I don't know how much it cost to do that morning, but the night before I had all of these cards except maybe this Marvin Jones. I don't think he was on the block that night, but I had all of these. Paid like $30K for the Marvin Jones right away, and I probably paid a total like $200K for all these, and I made 1 million coins selling him. Then I did all the other sets, sold the guys, some of the powers for like $200K, $300K. All of these guys were at least like $300K-ish. So I was making profit on a lot of the sets, especially because I'd bought the cards early. And then I sold Night Train for like $4 million. I think I was one of the first 4 or 5 people probably on PlayStation 4 to do the Night Train set, because I did it that very day. It was a huge grind, but I made a ton of coins off of it. At one point, my coins were over like 15 million. But yeah, so you do each of these sets and you get a token. You put all the tokens in, you get the Night Train and his power up. So a lot of those cards, the Team of the Weeks, the Football Outsiders, Heavyweights, Flashbacks, became really expensive because of these sets. But what they also did was they took away all of the training packs that same day, which made it really hard to get some of these cards, and made them really expensive. But then what they did on Monday, which is ridiculous. I don't know why they waited till Monday for this. This made it so much more expensive. Probably it benefited me technically because I'd already bought all the cards and I made huge profits selling them, but it made it way more expensive. Night Train Lane was going for like 3 or 4 million, even like on Sunday. I think he was still around that 3 million mark. Just because the cards were so hard to get. And then on Monday, they just dropped this set on us out of nowhere. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's a random player required by Theme Diamond 2 sets. So this can be any of those pieces. This could be the 92 Tyler Eifert, which was going for, I don't even know, like over 200K probably early in the weekend. I know I was selling like the 86 Andy Dalton Mutt Hero card. I pulled them a few times just from exchange sets. I think I sold it for like 250,000 multiple times, which is just insane for an 86. Just because these cards are so hard to get. And obviously now those prices are tanked. But with the current price of training around like 6.5 or 6, these packs only cost you about 11,000 worth of coins to make if you buy the training at that price. And I'll show you, like I said, you can get any of those cards. But you can definitely make some profit off of this as I pull 86 Tyrell Williams on the Raiders. So that's probably a little more valuable than some of the other 86s. As you can see, I'm selling some of these cards right now. I've been doing this the last couple days. Even before the set came out, I was like flipping some of the cards. But if we go look at that, we'll go to the binder, see what that guy's going for. Like I said, each of these is only like 11,000 to pull these packs. And you can pull, let's see, some of these other guys I've pulled out of that pack, like this Eric Fisher, I believe. Is he in the set? Or maybe I just got him from an exchange. Okay, so he's not one of the cards in the set. So I think I did a playoff exchange to get him. But most of these cards, I got this 91 Preston Smith from that pack, for example. So again, this pack cost me 11,000 coins. And this guy's going for like 60,000-ish. So it's like a huge profit. And the worst card you can pull is like an 80, 82, something like that. Like depending on the player and depending on the team. It's like some of these guys. This Kyle Fuller is probably like a 5 or 6K card. 7K, okay. So in that case, you're losing maybe 4,000 on that guy, which is not bad at all when you consider some of the profits you're gonna make. So that Tyrell Williams I just pulled for you guys. Let's see what he's going for. 12K. So after tax, I basically broke even on that pack. Again, if you can get training even cheaper than 6, like you're making a profit probably on this card right here. That's been like 12 something, 12.5, 12.6. But yeah, you can pull like 90s. The highest card, obviously, again, 92 overall. I think that Eifert. I don't know if any other cards are 92. But there's a bunch of 91s that are like 50 to 60K. 90s are around 40, 45, and it just depends on the card. And then some of like the Raiders and Bengals especially, because people are really doing those sets. As you see, I've just been doing this all day, selling all of these cards. And some of them go for a lot more than you would expect, just because of the team that they're on. I don't see any. I think I've sold all the ones that would come to mind. Chargers, there's some Chargers that are very expensive too. But yeah, as far as where to get the training, these Theme Diamond players, everyone's doing the sets and just listing them on the blog. So around like 160 is a good price to pay for these to get like that 6.5 sweet spot for training. Okay, this one's actually a little bit more. But yeah, so a lot of these guys, I would just buy these and quick sell them for the 25K training. As you see, he's worth 25,200. So quick sell them for the training. Do the reroll sets. I think that gets you around like 14 packs each. So as long as you make like 12 to 13K per player, you're gonna at least break even. And in a lot of cases, like some of these 90, 91s make huge, like 30, 40, even 50K profits. So that's what I've been doing. How I've been making coins during this time. A lot of the changes I made to my team and how I'm continuing to just make improvements and just have the most fun, like building my team, making coins. I hope you guys are having fun with mine as well. If you guys have any other questions, as I sold to Preston Smith for 70. Wow, I sold him for like 70K. That's crazy. So yeah, I pulled that guy out of the pack, made 66,000 after tax. That's over 55,000 in profit. That's crazy. But yeah, so if you guys liked, please leave a thumbs up on the video if you like this. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Anytime I come up with a new coin making method or anything I'm doing to change my team, I'd let you guys know. Maybe changes you guys can make to your teams as well. And leave a comment. Anything is unclear, any questions you have, or if you have any video ideas for me in the future to make, or if there's anything you're doing like coin making method or things you're excited about and building your team, you want to share with me or anybody else watching, just leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.